Watson Prunier here, and I'm going to do my best effort to show you my system setup to allow me to broadcast live, take a Skype caller, and offer them the opportunity to hear the audio during the commercials as well as during the broadcast. Sometimes that's a little bit of a challenge, but this is my simple way of making it happen. May be a little bit too costly for you. I encourage you to try and implement this system, and there may be less expensive ways to get this accomplished. What I'm doing is I'm running on two computers, two different laptops, two mixers, this $25 MP3 player from Walmart, as well as my handy-dandy iPhone, so that I can basically listen online and make sure that the broadcasts are coming through. So, what you see here is I have the two mixers. On my left, I have my audiogram, my Yamaha Audiogram 6, that's basically handling the broadcasting software. On the right, I have my Behringer. My Behringer USB Q502 is basically handling the audio for Skype. So when I go to Skype, you can see under here, under Tools, under Options, I have for the audio settings, that says higher definition. I'm going to switch this to make sure that they both say line 2 USB audio codec. Again, may not be line 2 for you, but again, just make sure USB audio codec or however you have your system set up to take that information. Now, that is what I have configured for my Skype. And you can do your tests, call the Echo Sound test service to make certain that you can hear yourself through the audio, because when I take a look here, of course I have my microphone that's connected to my microphone, yes. Secondly, I have my speaker out going into my headphones so I can hear exactly what's going on. Third, I have my audio out, main audio out from my Behringer going into a line input for my Yamaha. Now, the tricky thing is, if you want to, you can use Mix to play your music during this your broadcast. For me, it's a little bit challenging to have so many screens, so many mice. So it's just a lot easier for me just to pick up my MP3 player and then play my music. Now, what I've done to make this happen is I split the system, and I've got, generic, $3, not even that, splitter that basically gives you your left and right audio. So to handle that, to make sure that the both feeds went into both mixers, I picked up a splitter that went from 1/8 to 2/4 external outputs. So what I've done is I've treated the right and left as, of course, one right signal going into the audiogram and the other one basically going into the Behringer. Same, I've taken the left signal into the audiogram as well into the Behringer. So what this allows me to do is, here's my control for my microphone and my control also for the MP3 player. Now, I can basically allow the users to listen to the audio. I can keep it low. I can basically keep it high so they can hear exactly what it sounds like when they're listening to the music, whether it's the opening or whether it's during the commercial. Basically, I control what's coming through Skype through this line. Now, if I want to, I don't want anyone speaking before the broadcast, I just turn that all the way off, and that allows the music playing from the MP3 player to go through in my intros and commercials. And at the same time, this allows me to have a conversation with the people while the commercials and the audio is playing. The question is, not question, just the thing I need to do is remember to turn the audio off so that does not broadcast on air when I'm communicating with the people. Now, during the commercials, I could just lower the volume here so that they don't have to worry about it being too loud. We can have our conversations. Anyone has to make a restroom break, yada, yada, yada. You just go from there. Now, one of the other things that I forgot to, and also, when I'm ready to go back to broadcast, I just go here, turn my audio back up to my preferred setting as I'm broadcasting live, and I can just basically lower the volume on the MP3 player until I need it again, as well as here, and carry on in my conversation with people on Skype. Now, one of the things that you don't see in this setup, which will be in there, I forgot to access or install the other microphone, is right here. And again, you want to have another microphone plugged into here and running at the same time. So in the event that you basically had some kind of interruption with Skype over here, you actually had your backup microphone ready to go and continue to broadcast in the event that you had to mute all your conversation from Skype, and then bring up your microphone and have your conversation continually broadcasting live. So, apart from what you see here, I think this should be helpful to you. If you have any questions, just let me know. Glad to help out. Watson Prunier. Have a great day. One of the things I forgot to include, now I'm going to show you in my other window, this is the broadcaster. And from here, you just basically make certain that you have selected in your list your audio USB codec selected in here, and you should be able to hear and see the meter run as you have audio coming from your Skype session as well as your regular mixer, and everyone having communication. And that should work, and that's how I have my setup working.